Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Pelicans tonight. Guys, the Lakers once again get another win to be added onto their record tonight. The Lakers are now on a 7-game winning streak. Guys, this is such a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. And as Daniel puts it right now, great win. Keep it rolling. Absolutely, they should keep it rolling. I mean, the Lakers are on a roll. They're on a 7-game winning streak. They're the second seed in the Western Conference. And, teams are losing bottom of the um, standings in the Western Conference. So, the Lakers are just doing tremendously well when it comes down to it, guys. And I hope they just keep this drive that they're on after, and especially now going into the month of March, of just how the schedule is going to be pretty difficult for the Lakers. I mean, let's not lie here. All right. It's going to be very difficult for the Lakers because after this win tonight, the Lakers will face Thursday the New York Knicks, and I believe they face the Celtics on Saturday. I might be mistaken, but it is another scenario where the Lakers just have a tough schedule ahead of them. So I hope they capitalize on this opportunity with Luka Magic coming out of nowhere and showing up in this game tonight, with LeBron James making an historic milestone in his career, reaching 50K career points in NBA history. The first to ever do it. The first to ever do it. So that just tells you right there that nobody's ever going to reach that anytime soon. By the time LeBron James retires or something. So, guys, this is such a big night for the Lakers. I really can't wait to get into all of your thoughts and your opinions and everything that went down tonight when it came to the Lakers winning this game. Players that did not expect were going to step up in this game as well. So please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. The links will be in the description. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's read some of these comments here before I end this before I get into my analysis and end this live stream. So let's read more here from Daniel. Champs soon. I mean, they're the number one seed. They have home court advantage being part of the number one seed. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to win as much games as you can, even some close ones. I mean, whatever they need to do to win games. I mean, the Lakers have a team that is capable of pulling this off now. No Rui, no Austin Reeves, and they're able to beat some really good teams. I mean, the Pelicans, injuries for sure is on a plague on the Pelicans for sure. So this was supposed to be easy win for the Lakers anyway. But at the same time, we all had to realize that the Lakers have been beating some really good teams. They beat the Denver Nuggets, they beat the Celtics, they beat the New York Knicks. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, the Lakers have the capability of being good teams in the NBA. And this is just a perfect opportunity for them to show the Western Conference, the NBA in general, that they are a team to be reckoned with now Luka on the team. And LeBron James still playing at an MVP caliber numbers in age 40 in his 22nd season in the NBA. So, guys, I mean, the sky's the limit for the Lakers to go all out and maybe become champions at the end of the day when it comes all said and done. But it depends on where they're at within the standings and teams. If they show up in the playoffs against the Lakers, it's all up to the Lakers to make a reality and become champions if they go on a strong push in the postseason. So we're getting close to it. We have to get through March first, and of course that short schedule in April for the Lakers to reach that particular postseason dream for sure. So really can't wait. Really can't wait. But hopefully the Lakers will keep this up for sure. Really can't wait. Ghetto Rabbit, welcome to the live stream. Only 4 Lakers have 30 points and 15 rebounds in a game. Magic Johnson, Jerry West, LeBron, and now Luka. Yeah, I saw that particular post on, I believe it was on Facebook. So, guys, follow me on Facebook. I really appreciate it. But still, that's a great accomplishment for Luka and for LeBron James. I mean, he also achieved that. Uh, did he achieve it tonight? For some reason, Spectrum Sports did not really highlight the that particular mouse or not milestone, but historic moment in Lakers history when LeBron James made that particular achievement as a Lakers. So, but I believe Luca was joins the club in that particular area of how they played tonight. So, great job out there for Luca, and great job for LeBron James as well when it comes all said and done. Uh, let's see here. LeBron, Western Conference Player of the Month at 40. Yeah, that's a great accomplishment for him as well, especially just making it for a month. I mean, great job for LeBron James, and not just for that particular achievement, but also reaching 50K career points. I mean, that was that's never achieved, and LeBron James still is he holds that title as it stands now as the only player to ever do it. So kudos to LeBron James for reaching that milestone in his career. If he continues to play, I mean, if he decides to play for another 4 years or something, or 3 years, whatever, I mean, he could potentially reach maybe 60, but 60K, but that's a long shot for sure. But it's all up to LeBron James. He wants to play for that long, but and still playing the way that he is as the MVP, uh, uh, valuable player, at the stage of his career at age 40. So, um, but yeah, I mean, great accomplishment for LeBron James in achieving that award, and of course, also just reaching a milestone in his career with 50K career points in NBA history. So great job out there for LeBron James. And we're going to get into his stats and Luka's stats for sure going into this live stream. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I'll read the rest of the comments after my analysis, guys, because I really do love reading these comments without a doubt. So please continue, give me your thoughts and your opinions about this Lakers team and their expectations going into um, the month of March, and of course just them now on a 7-game winning streak as it stands now. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into it, guys, with this huge dominating Lakers win tonight against the Pelicans, and depleted Pelicans. Let's be clear here. I mean, the Lakers are beating a team that's depleted with injuries for sure. So this was a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to take that advantage and get a big win tonight against the Pelicans tonight when it comes all said and done. So, and they did it tonight in convincing fashion with no Rui, no Austin Reeves. There are a day-to-day type of situation. So hopefully we'll see these guys back on the Lakers roster very soon. But without them tonight, I mean, the Lakers were able to beat the Pelicans. Even though it was an easy win for them when it comes all said and done. So obviously, the player of the game for me goes to Luka. When it comes down to it, guys. I mean, he was on a roll, especially in the first quarter, scoring. I believe he had like 15 or 17 points in the first quarter. And then all that had to do with his shooting efforts tonight. I mean, we saw him ball out tonight, went off when it came down to his shooting efforts tonight. When it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, he was on a roll for the Los Angeles Lakers. When it comes down to it, he had look at his plus and negative performance. He had a plus 37 performance out there tonight. I mean, if that's not player of the game or MVP of tonight's game, I don't know what is. But that is a great shooting, scoring, great performance overall for Luka Doncic tonight, getting the player of the game, in my opinion, when it comes to all said and done. Had 30 points out there tonight with 15 assists, 8 rebounds out there tonight. And this one just pops out at me when it comes to his abilities tonight, being the best shooter out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. 6 of 12 from the three shooting 45%, 46% from the three for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. So great job out there for Luka Doncic and his performance out there tonight when it comes all said and done. His shooting and his scoring was key to the Lakers winning this game out there tonight, along with LeBron James not only making that historic achievement out there tonight for the Lakers, but he did score and for the Lakers tonight with 34 points out there tonight. But I gave the award to Luka tonight because of his dominance in the first half and just how well he was just dominating for the Lakers when it came to his performance out there tonight. But LeBron James also showed up against as Zion when it came down to it. So 34 points out there tonight for LeBron James with 8 rebounds and 6 assists out there tonight. He did go 5 of 10 from the three, so 50%. So, the numbers do show it on the box score, but me personally, I had to give it to Luka because he really was the reason why the Lakers were shooting the way that they were in convincing fashion out there tonight. So just a great night for the Lakers when it came to their shooting efforts tonight. And as a team, as in general, they did shoot around 36%, but still, I mean, the best shooters out there tonight was LeBron James and Luka out there tonight when it came down to it. But LeBron James did show up in this game, making a huge milestone in his career with that 50K career points, but still managing to get that milestone in his career and also getting a win tonight. That's the way for you to go out tonight as a goat, when it comes down to it. So great job out there for LeBron James and his performance out there tonight. Uh, this guy, Jackson Hayes, surprised us all tonight with his performance out there tonight, guys. I mean, had a double performance, had 19 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, this is probably one of the best performances out of Jackson Hayes as a Los Angeles Laker, playing against his former team in the Pelicans tonight. And why not? And obviously balled out against them tonight with 19 points and 10 rebounds out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, I'm just going to say it, since he got inserted into the starting lineup with after the AD trade for Luka, I mean, he really accepted, or JJ basically gave him the keys to be a good defender and our center for this Lakers team. And obviously, he's been taking that and run with it type of scenario. And that's what we saw tonight from Jackson Hayes. And, you could just tell that he loves playing with Luka. He loves playing with this team when it comes all said and done. So the chemistry between those two guys is obviously working. Obviously, Luka is, we know the way they, you get the best out of Luka is that you get him a big next to him. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he works tremendously well next to a big, giving lobs to and all that. So, I mean, 15 assists is nothing to yawn at. I mean, that's how he thrives, as a player when you have him have a center next to him and somebody like in Jackson Hayes who would love to get lobs from Luka Magic when it comes all said and done. So, and he delivered. He showed up tonight on the defensive side of the ball, and of course, surprisingly his scoring. Now, are we going to see that consistently? No, we're not going to see that consistently because he's not known for being a scorer, 19-point game performances. So, this is a rare occasion. Can he surprise us? Maybe, but this was just a great night for Jackson Hayes when it comes all said and done. So 19 points, 10 rebounds. Great job out there for Jackson Hayes out there tonight. Let's talk about our second unit, guys. I was very impressed by the performances of our second unit. They showed up as well when it came down to from Jared Vanderbilt, who had a really good performance out there tonight, guys. He had 12 points and 8 rebounds out there tonight and 2 blocks and 1 steal. Guys, there's no doubt about it. When he is on the floor and on this Lakers rotation and just, since his return from injury back in January, it just shows you that this team has become a whole different team on the defensive side of the ball when he returned. and it's been showing. And obviously, he's not known for being a scorer, but when it comes to defense, he shows up for you. But tonight, 12 points, solid night for Jared Vanderbilt tonight with no Rui, no Austin Reeves. So we need all the help that we can get when it comes down to it. So great job out there from our second unit, starting with Jared Vanderbilt out there tonight. Let's talk about Dalton Connect. He also had a great night as well, solid night, 13 points. Most of those points came from garbage time because the Lakers already blew out the Pelicans in the fourth quarter. So there's no doubt about it. He had a really good night, solid night for the Lakers when it comes down to the second unit out there tonight. Dalton Connect, great night for him. Shake Milton, guys, I have to say, Shake Milton, on occasion, he shows up, and that's what he did tonight for our second unit. Showed up, helping us out when it came down to it with 12 points out there tonight, with 2 rebounds out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, with 2 steals as well. And plus his shooting as well, went 2 of 4 from the 3 when it came down to it. But solid numbers tonight for our second unit for Jackson Hayes. Sorry, not Jackson Hayes. Shake Milton when it came down to it. The rest of the Lakers tonight, guys, I mean, Trey Jemison obviously was a big help for the center position. Obviously, when Jackson Hayes, even though he was balling out, he still was dealing with foul trouble. So we obviously needed some help when it came to the defensive side of the ball and size with, fighting against Zion and all that. So, this was a good opportunity that we saw tonight from Trey Jemison and his performance out there tonight. Not like big numbers that shoot out at you, but at the same time, this was a solid night for a guy that, needs to show up on occasion, and we kind of saw it tonight. He had a +7 performance out there tonight for the Lakers. So 4 points, 5 rebounds out there tonight. So a solid night for Trey Jemison out there tonight. Most of the Lakers tonight played through garbage time. Obviously, we saw Bronny played in the game, so that kind of tells you that the Lakers were already winning the game. If you bring in Bronny, it's not to say that that I'm dogging on him or anything like that, but still, I mean, that's when you see Bronny on the floor, that kind of tells you either the Lakers are winning the game or either losing the game. And even, Alex Lynn decided to grace his presence in the game after, a bad signing, in my opinion, for the Lakers a couple of weeks ago. So, but other than that, this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. There's no doubt about it. This was a great win for the Lakers. And obviously, I hope to see the Lakers continue this win streak that they're on. They're on a 7-game winning streak. And now could they go into Thursday's matchup against the New York Knicks at home in LA and take another win against them? Hopefully they do. Hopefully, you go on an 8-game winning streak and continue to show the NBA and the Western Conference that we are coming, because we got Luka on the team now, and we're coming for not just being the best team in the West, but going for a championship, what Daniel puts it in his comments earlier. So it's just a matter of time. Hopefully, this Lakers continue this streak that they're on, this motivation that they're on, with Luka being happy and excited to be a Laker, and LeBron James not even showing that he's 40 years old, a guy who's just playing like Miami Heat, LeBron James. It kind of tells you that, this team is a whole different type of team now after the trade for Luka. And it's obviously showing. I'm so happy to see this team and where they're at right now in the Western Conference, being the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. And, it's just finally we're getting that type of excitement for a team that is finally doing something, finally winning games, winning in convincing fashion, not missing shots where things, certain games that we saw in Lakers games for the past couple of years has just, always been frustrating and always been a head scratcher. But now with Luka on the team, it's just like, this is what a Lakers team needs to be. And hopefully that made sense to all of you who, where my mindset is. It's just that finally Lakers basketball is finally like enjoyable to watch because it's like half the time, the Lakers lose games where they should have been easy winnable ones. And when it comes to certain matchups, it's like, hey, they should really beat this guy. On the defensive side of the ball or the offensive side of the ball, they should have shot that and it goes in type of situation. So, and finally, we're kind of seeing that now with now Luka on the team, and it's worked wonders. Worked wonders now. Really can't wait for more out of Luka, LeBron James, and this Lakers team. Moving forward after this win. Like I said, it's going to be still a tough schedule regardless. But my hope is that the Lakers are um, potentially just bring their A game, continuing to just be a dominant force in the Western Conference. Being the number 2 seed and all. So hopefully they keep it up. Really can't wait. Let's read some more comments here before I end this live stream. Let's see from Daniel. Trading D'Lo and AD was smart. Yeah, it was, especially when it came to the D'Lo trade. All right, Dorian Finney-Smith. Oh, I forgot to bring up. Oh, my gosh, my apologies, guys. Dorian Finney-Smith, his performance out there tonight. It kind of tells you tonight that his presence was not really noticeable because of the dominance of LeBron James and Luka. But tonight, I can't believe I missed him. My apologies, guys. 8 points. He had 5 rebounds, went 2 of 7 from the three. Maybe that's why his presence was not that needed because of the dominance of Luka and LeBron James. So my apologies again. But when it came down to it, it was a smart move at the time. And I agree with you on that, Daniel. Gaining, Dorian Finney-Smith was a need because Lakers obviously needed size. They needed defense. And the Lakers were just, playing horribly when it came to just the bench role and the rotation. I mean, think about it, guys. We started off this season as the same roster that it was last season when the Lakers were still, getting like the 9th seed, the 10th seed type of situation. Before this trade, all these trades happened for the Lakers were still a play-in team. I mean, think about that. Back before Dorian Finney-Smith and all that, I mean, Lakers were still fighting for, at best, the 7th seed. That was the goal because of the roster we had before. And now for trading Dorian Finney-Smith and making the biggest trade in NBA history with Luka and, all that. I mean, we completely did a 360 after the trade deadline. And now we're the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. I mean, who would have thought of it? Who would have thought of it? I never thought of it. I never thought of it. Even when there was a point when the Lakers with D'Lo and all of them, I mean, at best, we were fighting for the 4th seed at best at one point. It was like back in November, December when the Lakers went on their first 6-game winning streak after losing to then after we lost to like the Magics and went completely downhill after that. So, and guys, there was that half of the season, and now we're in this half of the season, and it's just like I said, Lakers did a whole 360 when it came to changing this season for the better, and it's been nothing but great to watch. Dorian Finney-Smith for sure was a great added addition to the team, especially he's an all-around player who can play offense, he can play defense, especially his defense, because he can really show up on the defense side of the ball. But he can also shoot for a big, so or like a power forward or that type of big. So that's a great added addition. But the most important trade that really went down was getting Luka. It's like one of those moments where it's like, where were you when this trade happened? I mean, I remember perfectly, and I'm still remember it. We just beat the New York Knicks, and I made a whole excitement type of trade. And at the time, I was so excited that Anthony Davis is going to return against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, we're going to get him back. We're on a roll. And then when I was about to go to sleep or put my phone on charging, we got the Luka trade. I mean, it was just one of those moments, like I said, where were you when this trade happened for Luka to the Lakers? I mean, I was just in awe when it came to that particular trade that went down. Now, it sucks to see AD go because I'm a big fan of Anthony Davis. Okay. Dallas fans, if you're watching this, you should be happy that you have Anthony Davis on your team. I mean, the guy is capable of giving you MVP caliber numbers. Unfortunately, injuries has diminished his career because of it. But still, when he's healthy 100%, he can give you MVP caliber numbers. So it sucks to see Anthony Davis go. Believe me, guys, he won us a championship in 2020. He's part of the Lakers, you know, top 10, top 20 greatest Laker of all time, in my opinion. So he's on that list for me. And there's a potential chance that he will get his jersey retired because he did win a championship with the Lakers, and he was the reason why we won the championship in the Western Conference Finals with that shot, and he made, they shot that three and said Kobe and all that. I mean, it was such a great year. We not only won the 2020 championship, but we won it for Kobe. I mean, that was that sad year in 2020. But guys, it's just at the same time, I'm gonna miss AD, but at the same time, I'm so happy we made that trade for Luka. I mean, thank you, Nico Harris. Really, we should really like. I don't know if we do win a championship this year, or we somehow just win a championship in some form of manner. With Luka being on the team for the next 10 to 12 years, he should be added on, as a credit or somehow just in quotation. Thank you, Nico Harris, for the trade for Luka. I mean, the guy, really changed our team, our goals, and our future with this trade. And thanks to Rob Pelinka for keeping his mouth shut, when it came down to it. So, but yeah, I mean, those are smart moves without a doubt. I agree with you, everything that you said on this one, Daniel, for sure, without a doubt. Extend Luka for 10 years. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's going to be part of the Lakers' future for many years to come. I mean, 10 to 12 years out of Luka Doncic when it comes down to it. There's no doubt about it. He's going to be part of the Lakers for that long. I mean, there's no need for an extension because he is going to be signing contracts left and right if he continues to play like this every single year until he reaches 30, 31, 32. I mean, maybe he'll play until he's 35 years old or maybe something like that. So, I mean, the guy is going to be part of our Lakers future, so for sure he's going to be part of Lakers future without a doubt. And just imagine the championships that he will deliver us very soon. So really can't wait. Ghetto Rabbit. Slippers fell to the ninth seed. Oh yeah, because they lost they lost tonight, right? Yeah, they lost tonight against the Suns, so that's a good thing for the Lakers. Still, the fact that the Nuggets are still a game behind the Lakers. I mean, still bothers me. I mean, they should start to lose games now. I mean, I don't know. They should be in the same situation with the Rockets and the Clippers and all of them. I mean, and even the Grizzlies too. I mean, they should really start losing some games. But the good thing is the Clippers lost. So, God forbid if somehow the Lakers lose a couple of games after this one, maybe. I mean, at best, Lakers will be at the third seed in the Western Conference. I mean, that's a good, situation there as well. So, my hope is that the Lakers will continue to win games, but also hope that maybe the Nuggets will lose some so the Lakers can still stay where they're at within the second seed in the Western Conference. So, we just have to wait and see for that. But, it's great that the Clippers are the ninth seed now. So hopefully that stays that way. Just hopefully. But yeah, I mean, this is a great situation for the Lakers without a doubt. Sippers blew that one away. Yeah, yeah, they really blew that for sure. Because the Suns, they're not coming. They're not like a team to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. At best, they are a play-in team at best. So, and with the whole rumors going around with KD, being out of this, of Phoenix, he could potentially be traded somewhere maybe the Warriors. I'm not so sure, but he's going to be traded this offseason without a doubt. So we just have to wait and see for that. But when it comes to the Clippers, I mean, they're struggling on their own right. So this is a good situation. I mean, this is the type of feeling that I love to see, where the Lakers are not in that particular situation anymore. So the Lakers are back on top, for sure. So I'm loving this. Ghetto Rabbit, Bronny is garbage time. Yeah, I mean, it's great that he's developing with the South Bay Lakers. Hopefully he stays there, when it comes to his development, because he has a lot of potential. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, he still needs to learn some things, without a doubt. So, I mean, he just plays through garbage time, when the Lakers are winning games and losing games. So it's great to see him play in the NBA and, help obviously in the Lakers uniform, but still he needs to develop his skill set. I mean, he still needs a long ways to go to be a good rotational NBA player. And he has a lot of potential to be a really good defensive point guard. I mean, I still think that he has the capability of being that maybe down the line. So I'm rooting for him without a doubt. But, here and there, it's nice to see Bronny showing up, in games and playing on the Lakers court. So, but he needs to develop for sure. Ghetto Rabbit, it's like Showtime too. Uh, your youngins don't know about that. Yeah. I mean, I remember the times of Magic and Kareem and James Worthy and all of them, but it's not to the extent to what the Lakers are now for sure. I mean, I grew up during the Kobe era, so it is that was magical for sure. But we obviously need to remember the greats that came before them. So um, if it's like the Showtime Lakers of the '80s, I mean, I'll love to see that, and especially now with Luka on the team. So it's like maybe he will show some, a dynasty. He'll be a part of a dynasty maybe during his time as a Los Angeles Laker. But really looking forward to that. But yeah, Showtime Lakers. They're always going to be number one in Lakers history. Ghetto Rabbit, Memphis got a voodoo curse. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to see that. Like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Kyrie Irving, guys. I mean, he's one of my favorite players. So the fact that he is dealing with an injury with his ACL and it's basically out for the season, um, it sucks for him. Sucks for Anthony Davis. But at the same time, it is the Memphis Grizzlies. Sorry, not the Memphis Grizzlies. Excuse me. It's the Dallas Mavericks. It is. It's kind of. It's, there's a curse on the team because of the injuries for sure. And at best, they are just competing for a play-in spot, maybe the sixth spot. I haven't really checked the standings of where they're at, but it is a situation where things are not looking bright for the Dallas Mavericks. But you never know. Maybe next year they'll be a whole different team with a healthy, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving and the rest of the crew. So, but it is for sure they got some voodoo curse on the organization without a doubt. Also from Get a Rabbit, when I saw the trade, I was mad because I thought someone was effing around. Yeah, I mean, when it came down to this particular trade that went down for Luka, I thought, like everyone else, I thought they were hacked, when it came to Shams Charania, I thought this was a hack because, you know, I was just about to go to sleep. I mean, I was putting the charger in, but just real quick, I wanted to see what's on Instagram and all that, just to see if everybody's still talking about the amazing win that the Lakers achieved on the road, beating the New York Knicks in convincing, easy fashion at the time. And I was like, okay, let's see some more here. But then right away, when I clicked on Instagram, the first post that showed up 1 to 2 minutes into that post it was Shams Charania breaking news. And I was like, what? I saw a picture of Anthony Davis, saw a picture of Luka right next to each other, and I was like, is this a prank? What's going on? Is this a hack? I mean, what's going on? Even to the point that I saw, just like what's his name? Shams Charania writing on on his post. It's like this is not a joke or whatever that he said. I mean, he has in that sort of preference. It was like, okay, this is real. I gotta go live. I gotta go live. I mean, I did my whole research, guys. I wanted to make sure that this was not a lie. Even when I went live and broke the news, people were still denying it in the comment section at the time. And, it was just, again, it's like, where was I? Where were you when this trade happened? I remember exactly where I was, who we were facing, and everything like that. So, for sure, I was mad because I was mad that because they traded Anthony Davis, and the whole part of the reason the Lakers, wanted, the whole point was that we're going to keep Anthony Davis, but once LeBron James retires, is that we go for a second, superstar to pair with Anthony Davis, because even Jeannie Buss said, I mean, the whole idea was that we're never going to trade Anthony Davis. But when a Luka trade pops up and they want Anthony Davis, there's no doubt about it. You have to make that type of trade. So, it's sad to see Anthony Davis go, like I mentioned, but at the same time, it is, you know, it was the right move. It was the right move for our future, and just a guy that will pair up great next to LeBron James. And those two guys, they're working wondrous together, and it's been shown. And that's why we're the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. I mean, it's just awesome. It's just awesome for sure. Uh, Nico statue and jersey retirement. I mean, and maybe not a statue, but maybe like a jersey retirement. Maybe we will just, I don't know, put like a random jersey in the rafters, and obviously with Nico and on with his name, and obviously saying thank you for Luka type of feel. But I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's going to be, every Laker fan are going to be showing a lot of love for um, Nico Harris. When it comes down to it. So, and I'm sure I'm grateful for him. So, uh, you know, he deserves every single love that comes to him when it comes down to it. Let's see here from Get a Rabbit. Luca can't sign an extension until August 2nd, according to Shams or Rosh. I know who he is. Yeah, Rosh. Luca wants to, wanted to stay in Dallas with one team, so he's likely to be loyal to the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's going to sign any given extension max that the Lakers can give him, once we reach that particular date in August. So there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's going to sign in a contract with the Lakers without a doubt. He's going to sign that extension, 4 or 5, whatever it is. And then if there's a player option, there's a guarantee that he will opt out of that if he continues to play like he's been playing for the past, you know, 10 to 12 games now in for the Lakers, or maybe just 8 games in for the Lakers last time I checked. So there's no doubt about it. He's going to stay loyal to the Lakers. He's happy to be in LA. We see his excitement. He loves playing for the fans. Even he mentioned that he loves it. So, it's just, he's going to stay. I don't see him leaving. So, he's going to get an extension with the Lakers. He's part of the Lakers' future, even after LeBron James. So he's staying put. He's staying put for the long haul. So, um, but he's going to sign that extension. It's just a matter of time until he signs it. So we just have to wait. But for sure, he's gonna be part of the Lakers' future, guys, without a doubt. Get a rabbit. Kyrie's probably out for 2 months next year too. they're saying. Yeah, I mean, I saw a notification that he is going to be out for a year, but he's out for the season. So yeah, I agree with you on that. It's kind of confusing, but it is an ACL injury, so give or take, he could start his rehab right away because he's out for the season. So I mean, at best, he could return for next season. I mean, that's what I hopefully want to see because, like I said, I'm a big fan of Kyrie Irving. So it's just he's one of my favorite players. So it's like, um, hopefully, he comes back next season healthy and ready to go. But at the same time, you know, if it's still going to be a problem for him rehab wise, um, it just sort of remains to be seen. But a speedy recovery for Kyrie Irving, guys. Guys, show him some love because you know he he's such a great player, a guy who is just gives me Mamba mentality type of vibes, and the fact that he's such a big Kobe fan, considers Kobe as his mentor and all that. So he has that type of feel of why most fans love him because of the connection that he has with Kobe, and of course, just that Mamba mentality instinct, and that's what I love about him. So um, hopefully, we'll see him coming back very soon. So you know, speedy recovery for Kyrie Irving, without a doubt. So yeah, guys. I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, guys. What a great dominating win tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers against the New Orleans Pelicans tonight. 136 to 115. It was such a great game out there tonight for the Lakers from Luka Doncic going off tonight with his shooting, especially the performance that he put up in the first quarter, and it's just continued on after the fact. But LeBron James making history tonight with 50K career points, being the only player to achieve that part of that club, and you know, just amazing. I mean, the guy is just—he's the goat, guys. He's the goat for achieving that in NBA history. So just a great night for LeBron James and his milestone career in his NBA career, 22nd season in the NBA at age 40 to achieve that. So, kudos to him. And obviously, just the Lakers winning this game and obviously going on a 7-game winning streak after this win. So let's hope they continue this drive that they're on. And hopefully they will, win some games in a struggling schedule ahead of them going into this month of March. So my hope is that they will continue this drive, hopefully moving forward. And they'll be facing Thursday against the New York Knicks at home in LA. So that could be an easy winnable game, hopefully, because the Lakers have been dominating at home. So let's hope they continue this drive going into Thursday's matchup. So that's my hope, hopefully, moving forward. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Once again, hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. The links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Once again, I want to thank Daniel and Get a Rabbit for you guys' comments on here and thoughts and opinions. So I really appreciate it. You guys are loyal to this channel, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are OGs of this channel. I really appreciate it. The originals on here. So once again, thank you all so much for joining me. And of course, thank you all for joining me as well. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.